We ask questions regarding the Legislative Council's digest, which you find on the face of all legislative measures, bills, constitutional amendments, and resolutions to different varying degrees. So, what is the Legislative Council's digest? According to the glossary provided by the Office of Legislative Counsel, the OLC, the digest is prepared by the Legislative Council and it summarizes the effect of a proposed bill on current law. It appears on the first page of the printed bill. Does the digest appear on all three types of legislative measures in California? Yes, indeed. The Legislative Council's digest is on the first page of every bill, resolution, or constitutional amendment introduced or amended in the California legislature. It appears right after the measure's number and the listed author, co-authors, as well as the introduction date and the title and relating clause. What is the purpose of the digest? It provides generally a summary of existing law and how the bill or constitutional amendment proposes to change existing law. What happens with the digest after a bill is enacted? The digest appears in the chaptered version contained in the summary digest of the statutes and amendments to the code, which is found in the last volume for each year and arranged in the order of chapter number. Who writes the Legislative Council's digest? It's prepared by the Deputy Legislative Counsel who drafted the measure. When the bill is substantially amended, the deputy drafting the amendments will modify the text of the digest to reflect substantive amendments that have been made to the measure. What does each digest include? It includes at least two paragraphs. The first one for a bill generally begins with existing law, and then the second paragraph begins with this bill would. In addition, the digest contains explanations of other provisions of the particular measure, such as whether the bill imposes a state-mandated local program, that it contains an appropriation, it requires, it takes effect immediately, it's a tax levy, it contains an urgency clause, etc. The final item that the digest includes are the digest keys, which I'll cover in a separate video titled, of course, the Legislative Council Digest Keys. So those are the main FAQs for the Legislative Council's digest.